Let's check out the starters for the FEU Tamaraws. Drix Saavedra. The defending champs, the NU Bulldogs. You have Ordiales, Disquetado, Tagibolos, Aringo, Mukaba, Ancheta, and Gapultos.
FEU, this is the first time they have made it to the finals since season 81.
And you can see them telling each other to relax. And Espartero does exactly that.
Much needed side out for the FEU Tamaraws. Tagibolos was actually not there to block in that sequence.
As they are now in the board with a point. A rejection, there you go. As Mendoza scores the second point for FEU.
Mendoza reading that B quick attack early on for NU. Let's take a look at this replay. Perfect receive though from in-game adjustments for NU.
And we have to remind the viewers, Espartero is also a rookie, by the way.
Too good. Ooh.
Oh, rejection by Drix Saavedra.
What a kill block coming from Drix in that sequence. The no coverage found for NU.
8-4 here in set one. Tagibolos clipping the net. Cacao goes to his middle. And Mendoza will score.
That's a quick side out for FEU. Cacao needs to understand that he is up against a tall wall of NU.
The Las Filipinas, much awaited UAAP debut. Hasn't disappointed. Good serve. Saavedra finds the opening.
You know, it's important that FEU has creativity when it comes to their attacking. It can't just be power attacks. You can see Saavedra going for that.
Since season 81.
And this is, of course, Miko's first finals.
Cacao tosses to between. With the exclamation point on his first attempt.
Gotta give credit to Ariel Cacao for just pulling up one blocker against Between. Take a look at that.
Between really showed up off the bench where he broke out, and which is why he got the starting nod from Coach Ed Orculio. That is returned to center. Ordiales was lost. It's a back-to-back point scored by the Tamaraws.
Now, FEU has done their assignment in guarding Leo Ordiales here in his back row.
18-10 here in set one. Short serve. And that's going to be a free ball. So a 9-point lead now for National U, their biggest of the game so far. Espartero will get that one as Gapultos was unable to control that first ball. Mendoza with a serve.
Good serve.
Aringo is blocked. And here it goes.
The call me maybe by Dongala.
The line is open. And he's ready to answer the call, says Tula. They have saved 3 set points. Mendoza again with a serve. Ancheta, Aringo. Another block. Another rejection. In denials, it looks like there's none. No block touch.
Provide points, his energy as well, and that veteran experience.
5 set points saved. Over reception. Play continues. Cacao back sets Saavedra. Oh!
Fair touch.
It's out. It's called out towards the end of that set number 1.
And let's see if they could bring back that momentum here in set number 2. Ooh.
But Disquetado says, kami muna.
Not today. Have more press in that block.
We've seen that a couple of times wherein Ancheta was the one digging, but the others completing the broken play. As Saavedra goes cross court.
It's a better attack coming from Drix Saavedra. He needs to find more flow in rhythm. Like I mentioned earlier, Dip, the middle blockers need to be activated here. Beautiful execution on this A quick attack. They need more of those.
That was too quick for me to read. Set number 1, it was NU all the way. And a much closer set number 2 this time. Nice dig from Saavedra. It's a bit low for Mendoza. Capultos will chase. Free ball once again. Ceballos with the pickup. Cacao goes to Espartero, denied. But Venue with a save. Saavedra. Play continues. Disquitado waits for it. Between with the first ball. Espartero with a drop. And it drops.
It's a completely different narrative we're seeing in the FEU Tamaraws.
Tied at 7-all. Battle at the net.
Good cover.
Kept alive with that push. Ancheta back sets to Ordiales.
Ancheta giving his spikers no block in this sequence. I mean, Cacao going up against that joust in a tall wall of the NU Bulldogs. Simple play.
Cacao chooses Drix. Oh, good save. Good cover by Ceballos. And the chase by Cacao. We go on here. Dug by Between. Ariel goes to Dongala. But denied entry.
That back quick attack of Dongala, but the block was already there for...
A year off, and now he's back in the UAAP in a different jersey. Cacao.
Good set.
To Saavedra. Oh, you knew it.
Yep. It's the height of that set for Drix. Not too high, not too low, and right in front of that 10-foot line, allowing him to go for that.
In that second round matchup against NU, where he scored 2 points. He's already scored his first. Tagibolos checked. Ordiales with a changeup. And a free ball for Jay Disquitado.
What a gift for Disquitado. You want to avoid those overpasses, talking about FEU. Good serve.
Between. Way up. And down it goes for Amit Between.
Aiming high on that approach, on that leap. Perfect execution. No block for NU. Good serve.
Cheta goes to Budin. It goes for Miguel Budin.
What a beautiful set by Ancheta. That reverse set is already on the right pin, but pushing it out. Perfect. Good receive.
A combination. And it's Amit Between putting it away.
And FEU can only handle these combination plays if they have a perfect receive. Better.
In this set, Disquitado able to get that in. Scramble. Chance for NU and Cheta to Budin.
Too easy.
1 point shy from a double-digit mark. Disquitado and Ordiales with 9 points each. Saavedra. That one picked up by Tagibolos. Play continues. A redo. Drix again. Won't be stopped this time.
Saavedra going for that sharp cross-court attack. It's difficult, actually.
The virtual race to 5. We are all tied up at 20 apiece.
Good serve.
Whoa, sharp serve for Drix Saavedra, who gives FEU the lead. And that forces Coach Dante Alinsunurin to call for time right. Dante Alinsunurin, let's see if he can be an OPA to this NU team in this possession. Blocked. Bumped by Ceballos. Saavedra had to leap for it. Another one for Drix. And it goes. FEU ties this one up at 1 set apiece.
It's a team effort for the FEU Tamaraws. Beautiful.
As we begin set number 3. And Absinthe continues to be a starting middle blocker for FEU, but it's NU again getting the first point. Cacao with 10 excellent sets. in this game. Ordiales.
What a bullet coming from the left pin this time. Let's take a look at that block there. Yep, an open win.
6-2. Choi Diao now in the game as well. Getting a check there between. Block. It goes back to him. And a point.
Good serve.
Kakao to the middle.
Jeez.
And Absin with a quick hit.
Much needed side out for the FEU Tamaraws. More activation of the middle block.
He serves. Ancheta had to chase. Saringo with a bullet. The setup back to Aringo. This time the change-up to a drop. Kakao chooses Saavedra. No blockers in sight. No problem, says Drix. 5-9 is the score. Ancheta goes to Disquitado. Espartero with the pickup. Oh!
Still good.
Medyo nalito dun on that sequence. He got the first ball, but he went up, which distracted his teammate. The rhythm. But NU comes back quick here in the third.
I mean, they have that mental edge against FEU. They've been in situations like this many times. I mean, simple plays like that. Disquitado having the time of his life here in this game.
The Tamaraws. In between those blockers. Saavedra.
Still good.
Nice save by Diao. Jade. Asking for a check.
Looked like there was a check on that one.
Between. It drops down on the side of NU.
Good set.
Ordiales. And no save for FEU. 15-7. Short serve by Disquitado. Saavedra. Good save by Gapultos on that chase.
Good set.
But this time Saavedra gets the point. Talisayan serving. Ancheta sets up Ordiales. Sinimplihan lang.
FEU middles.
Oh, Aringo doesn't get a lot of touches so far in this game, but makes the most out of it. Kakao. To between. Oh, from time to time, he's been getting those attempts. Right now, consistency is what they need to make another run. Speaking of consistency, Aringo has been that guy here in set 3. And FEU has to remember what they did at the end of that set 1. They can't afford to play side out. Joust, won by Kakao. But still a setup here for NU, and Ordiales manages to come up with a point. 21-13. Kakao back sets to Saavedra. And Jade puts up a wall.
For FEU coming off the bench.
Another change here. We see the shuffling of Coach Ed Orculio. But another one on that defensive side of NU, and FEU trying to figure out what has everything going right for NU here in the third. Gapultos with a save. Here it goes, Aringo. Martinez will set up for FEU. Play continues. Peng with a setup to Disquitado, who gets that point. And the NU Bulldogs are back on track as they get set number 3 in convincing fashion.
Everything going in their favor. Talking about the NU Bulldogs. just like that.
Rotations, but they haven't seen or have used what could be the answer against this NU squad. It has been a good help here for Saavedra. He's now entered the double-digit territory with 10. Ordiales puts it away.
But this is where you need to stay calm in these pressure-packed moments.
Over-received. And FEU takes advantage. On One Sports on the UAAP Varsity Channel and on Pilipinas Live. FEU up by 5 in this fourth set. On the side of NU, Ordiales. That is going to be a point for the Bulldogs. 17 points for this man after that last hit. Espartero. It's in. Cheta chooses Aringo. Denied. Oh, but Cacao is hurt.
All the emotions at the service line.
Mendoza.
That was too easy for Taquibolos there.
13-7. It's Lyric Mendoza on deck. And you have to credit him for that save earlier. And that good serve also. Chance here. Cacao. Oh!
So good.
Sin able to set it over. Ordiales!
Oh, I'm the tiger.
14-8. So this time, clear as day. Ordiales getting that one. Cacao tosses it to Saavedra. Players looking at each other and who will get the ball. They give up a free one. Ariel back sets to Saavedra and Bricks scores.
So it's the blocker in Espartero, I believe, touching the antenna. Not.
What about Absin off the bench?
Right.
Taking on the challenge of Coach Ed Ortulio.
Ooh.
That goes through for Ordiales. But over reception and Yao takes care of it.
You know, this is what you want to avoid for him.
Leo Aringo serving 13-17. Cacao. We go to Espartero. Naibalik.
Ortulio wants from his team.
19 points for Saavedra. Gallego goes middle to Diao. He picks it up. Choi with a setup to Disquitado, who scores off the block for his 15th point of the match.
Yeah. 2 points.
This is not so safe anymore.
Yes. Oh my. This is our first reaching beyond the net challenge here in this entire game. (20-16) here in set 4. Gallego sets up Disquitado and Jade will get that one. 16 points for last season's Rookie of the Year. 4-point game. Ancheta chooses Ordiales and Leo connects. Ordiales now has 20 big points. Between serving. Ancheta back sets to Ordiales. The hot hand off the block. Get out. Serve in for Taquibolos. Cacao goes to his main man, Hendrik Saavedra. 5 set points for the FEU Tamaraws. Good serve.
Ancheta to Bodin. Saves one. We are not yet done.
Yep.
Ordiales has to send this one in. picked up by Ceballos. Good first ball. Here comes Espartero. It trickles in.
Still good.
Still alive. NU has a chance. Buds. Another one. Back to back for Micaelo Budin. 3 set points saved by the Bulldogs. Ordiales. Oh! Costly error for Leo Ordiales. Which is why we go to 5.
Yep.
Set number 5 underway here. First to 15. There's no time to blink. And first point goes to Absin for FEU. Ordiales answers back.
Ordiales receive.
Cacao goes to Saavedra. Back and forth we go.
Going down the line.
2-1. Ancheta sets up Budin. Putting up a blockbuster to tie this game up at 2-all. 2s across the board. Cacao with a one-hand set. Absin flies in for that emphatic kill. 4-3. Good serve. A broken play here. Budin. That is outside. NU asking for a touch. And they will challenge. Ceballos with the pickup. Back row for Drix. Gapultos with the save. Pushed by Budin. Cacao goes back to Saavedra. Again, Gapultos keeping the ball up. Jade. Noses between. Drix for the 3rd time. 3rd time's the charm. 5-all. 5th deadlock. Ordiales is stopped. 7-6. Another lead change. No, says Mendoza on that save. But also no, says NU on that block. They set up their play. Disquitado had to change it up. To the middle they go. And Tagibolos gets that one.
It's a power swipe coming from Tagibolos. He has been silent here in set number 5. Needs to be activated.
Have won one 5-setter and lost one. Meanwhile, NU is actually 2-0 in 5-set games. And a bounce ball for Beng Tagibolos. Ancheta again. And Tagibolos again. Come on.
This is no.
Well, they will learn from that, talking about those 2 young guys. Right now, it's in the hands of Drix Saavedra. Ancheta to Budin. Dug by Ceballos. Back to Buds. The changeup, the drop. There's a net touch. Everything for NU on that sequence. 11-13. Over reception. Ancheta delivers and cuts the lead down to a single point. Rookie Mico Espartero. Disquitado gets that one, saves one. Not yet over.
Just talking about Jade Disquitado's performance in this entire match. He has been doing the heavy lifting point for FEU.
All eyes on Hernandez. It goes in. Here it goes. Cacao sets up between. Block. Covered by Ceballos. Amit again. And it drops. And the FEU Tamaraws take down the defending champs and get game number 1 of the finals.
What a team effort for the FEU Tamaraws. From Cacao, Espartero, the small points in set number 5. Lessons have been learned in set number 5. What a game to start us off.
And Jamie, we saw Coach Ed really rotate his players, find the right mix. At the end of it, found the killer blow, and it was this one. Ariel Cacao and Amit Between taking care of business here in game number 1.